Hi, so this is my first ever lash application video, and I've been wanting to make this for a long time because I've been loving Lilac Street, and I use Lashify for like probably over 2 years now. But Lilac Street I just ordered in April, and it's been so amazing. Like, I just ordered this set and I've been using just what I have here for, I don't know, over 3 months, because April, May, June, July, it's almost August, almost 4 months. So yeah, it's been amazing. None of the lashes have broke on me, and I've just been reusing all of these. So I got this set, and it's just their deluxe set, but I did get it with the black pro glue. And this glue is so good. Like, it blows all the other glues that I've tried from Lashify like away. Like, easily I can get 7 days, 8 days with this glue. Whereas with even the bondage from Lashify, I was like 4 or 5 days, and I really had to retouch it. I really had to maintain it, and it just took a lot more time. Whereas the pro glue for Lilac Street, I probably fuse once a day, maybe twice. But before I was fusing, before I washed my face, and fused after, and then sometimes touching it up. So this has been amazing. And the lashes I got with my set was a Prism 10, Prism 12, and an Uptown 14. And I only chose these because the originals weren't in stock. I think they're kind of out of stock with a lot of things, and I thought I liked these the best. And I do like them. They're a little curled than I was used to, or more curled than I was used to, but I got used to it, and I actually kind of like it. And then they're long but curled, so I can still wear my glasses and it doesn't touch or, like brush up against it. So I've actually been really liking it. And I've been wanting to try the originals, but I haven't had to place an order yet because these have been lasting so long. And what I usually do is on Friday, I'll remove them, and I'll use, so these are the things that I use from Lashify still. The remover, the prep. Sometimes I use this. This is not necessary, but I had this anyways. And the glass. This is by far better than the Lilac Street version. And I'll still use the fuse one. And, I always have an eyelash curler and this brush, my cleaning brush. And yeah, so this is all the things I use for lashes. So on Fridays, I usually will take the lashes off, put them in this little, I guess, makeup case thing, and I'll fill it with 91% alcohol. And I'll remove all the glue with this. I'll put it on 2 cotton pads and then place it on my eyes for like 20 seconds and start removing. And it's very gentle. It's like an oil kind of remover. So you just shake it up. And then I'll go to sleep for one night without them. And the next day I'll go ahead and apply them. So I already have one eye done to show how different it is. It's like huge. So this is my, I guess you would say, lash map. I do from the inner to the outer. And this is just how I do it. I don't know if this is like the best way. This is just what works for me. And I get my 7 days guaranteed wear out of this. So I do 110, either 2 or 3 12s, and then 2 or 3 14s. I only say 2 or 3 because I pretty much half this and then use it, right? So like for this set that I just took off, I had 110, 3 12s, and 2 14s. So that's in here. And then, yeah, so I'm just using the rest of the lashes, and that just equals to 110, 2 12s, and 3 14s on each eye. Hope that makes sense. I mean, I would like to use this, like 3 14s ideally, all the time, but there just wasn't enough 14s in this pack. Yeah, so I already did one eye. I guess I'll go ahead and start applying the second side. Okay, so as you can see, huge difference. And sorry, I'm looking both ways because I'm filming with my phone. But yeah, huge difference between the eyes. Usually I wouldn't have on makeup. I would start with a clean face, but you know, just because I'm filming this today. So the first step, I would use this, the Lashify Pre-Cleanse. And all you do is get a clean Q-tip. Just stick it in the bottle just because you only need really, really little. And then you want to just clean your lashes. But not so much that you get it in your eye because it does hurt. So the top and the bottom side, and I'll also do the lower. And then let that dry. So you can use this if you want. And then I will start doing, I do like to lay out my lashes or at least get them ready to be put on really quickly because once you have the glue on, it's really sticky. And if you blink and look around and do a lot of stuff, I think it can get everywhere and that's not good. So I have my Pro Glue and I know they have a couple different glues, but this is the one I like and have tried. And I will do some really thin coats on the bottom side of my lashes. So just enough to get some on there. Then I wait a couple seconds. And then you'll do a second coat. And I don't put the glue way on my inner lashes and way on the outer because it just gets too sticky. Okay, so I'll get my lash and oh, one step I forgot is sometimes I'll curl my lashes before. It's just personal preference if you do or you don't. It's not necessary. But so I grab my 10 and I'll get my glue and I'll dot it on the band part. You don't have to get a lot, but just enough to get it sticky. And I do this for every lash before I put it on. Okay, and then I'll put it not super close to my inner lashes, but like about right there. And I'm not putting it on my lash line. It's just like a little bit away from it, just so it doesn't get irritating for my eyes. And so I'm going to be doing this for all. So you kind of get stuck if you look down too much, which is hard when you're filming. But so now I'm getting my 12 and I'm going to dot the glue on the band. And just overlap that 10 slightly. And that's important because this one will like get loose on me, but having it overlap really secures it. Only because I don't have that many lashes on the inside. Like my lashes are really sparse and short from like extensions for like 5 years and everything else. Okay. So I have all my 12s on and I'm going to do the 3 14s. So same thing on all of them. Like you don't want to put it on the whole lash or you're going to end up with like a sticky mess. You just want it on the band. And I find this way works the best because when you overlap, the part that is overlapped doesn't actually have any glue otherwise. So you do have to put it on the lashes themselves. And then when I do the last one, I don't put it all the way at the end because it'll like start to poke me at the corner. Okay, and then I'll just get the tool without poking my eye and kind of just flatten the band part to make sure they're all on good. And then I'll use the sealant, the Lilac Street one, and put it on, concentrating on the band area. I feel like it takes a lot of this to make it not sticky. So I just do a first coat with this and then another coat with the glass. And I also do the top side. And then I'll get my fuser, I guess, and this has some glue on it from the other eye, but I'll just go ahead and fuse it together. And it kind of gets stuck because I already had glue. But if it does, just pull it up. You don't want to pull out. Yeah. So that's why you need the glass after to actually get it to like not stick. Something about this wand is just so good with the little tip at the end. It really gets like the glass on the parts that you need, like right there. And you just like can run it down. It also holds more product too. And then if you get the glue on your lower lashes, just make sure to get those also, because during the day it'll like stick up on them and just be super irritating. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That usually only takes me like at the most 10 extra minutes in the morning on the day that I actually have to put them on. I do have to clean these, so I guess I'll clean them now while I'm here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Also, when you're done, don't forget to wash these off, all your stuff off. And I use baby shampoo. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but baby shampoo is like amazing. And I learned this from when I first got extensions. I used baby shampoo and I put it, you know, in a nice container by my sink. And I use it to wash my face in the morning because non-oily, it's very gentle. And if it gets in your eyes, it doesn't sting. And it's also a really good brush cleaner. So then I'll wash my brushes in the sink with that. And you know, baby shampoo is super cheap. So I also wash all my tools with it. And everything comes off really well. So I have one set of lashes in this little container. And I do have another video where I'm just cleaning the lashes. But I guess I'll try this again. And just to show you too, these, okay, I don't know how many times I washed each individual lash, but if I've been using them straight from mid-April till now, that's gotta be like 10, 12 washes. I don't know, I can't do the math, but, oh, and I change my lashes every week. So yeah, I don't know how many weeks that is. But yeah, so I've been soaking this overnight in the alcohol and just using this brush. It's a Sigma flat definer E15 brush. And any brush like this will work. It's just a synthetic brush. It's flat, so it really gets in there. And it's pretty stiff. So I really like this one for cleaning the lashes. And then, so once I get most of the glue, I'll pick it up, dip it in the glue, or not glue, but the alcohol again, and I'll wipe it on gently on the paper towel. Only because I use concealer around my eyes, and after about a week, I get the concealer stuck onto the lashes. So this helps take it off and clean it. And you can see the concealer sometimes, it's, because yeah, it's lighter than the black, so it shows on the bottom sometimes, and you really want to get that off. So I just use the alcohol like a cleaner, and it just comes right off. So I know there's all these different methods of applying lashes, and I used to follow the Lashify group, but it just became like so many posts. So I know there's like a Danny method, triple bond method. I haven't really looked into those. So I'm sure there's other ways or better ways also to apply the lashes and make them last. I only really want to keep them on for 7 days. Like I just want to take them off and get a good cleaning on my eye every 7 days. Because my eyes are very sensitive, so if it's starting to like bug me, I really just need to remove them and get a good cleaning. But yeah, so these are so easy to clean. They don't break apart, which is amazing. Because I've used Lashify for over like 2 years and I never like have none of them break. That's never happened. And if any of these broke besides like one of the 12s or 14s, I would have to buy another set because it wouldn't be enough to rotate or switch every couple weeks or every week. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward to cleaning all the rest of these, and I'll show you how I store them. Okay, so I just finished cleaning all of them, and look, the glue is really sticky. Like it is really hard to get off, and that's just a trade-off of it lasting really long and being really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these off. Okay, so I take my clean tweezers, and these have dried already because, you know, alcohol dries really quick. So I'll just put them back into the case. And they actually go really nicely, not like the Lashify ones where it's like, you know, it's really hard to put it back in that little cylinder kind of eye looking thing. So I have 2 10s, and there's a little sticky band on there, so it just sticks right back on there. And then I'll put them back. And then, let's see, this is a 12. So I got them mixed up. So the 10s are Uptown, and the Prisms are my 12 and 14s. So yeah, they're ready to go for next week, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. I totally recommend Lilac Street. It's been amazing. So hope you try it, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, I have some bonus tips that I forgot about to make them last longer. So what I've been doing, and I noticed a difference with the longevity, is I've been using just a bronzer on my eye because, you know, I have small hooded eyelids, and I put eye cream, sunscreen, moisturizer, and concealer all over my eyes. So I guess it's very wet, and the oils from it will make the glue, like, I guess, wear off faster. So what I've been doing is on a daily basis, sometimes I wear eyeshadow, but a lot of the times I'll just like get some like of the lighter color, and I'll just do this really quick. This is like just everyday kind of eyeshadow, but so I'll use the highlighter on the brow bone, and I'll use this darkest bronzer shade that I'll never use on my face, and I'll tap off the excess because you don't want to get that on your lashes and stuck in the glue. And then I'll just put it lightly along my lid that touches the lashes, and this kind of keeps it dry enough where the oils aren't going on the glue. And also, I don't know, it looks better to me. So I don't do a lot, I just do like a little bit, tap it off, and then brush it on. Super quick eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go like that. Right? But yeah, so I think it looks better, adds a little bit of dimension, plus it dries it out so it lasts longer. And then when I remove my makeup, I usually have this one, or I use the makeup eraser, the little ones I've shown in my other video where I wash them with Fels Naphtha. But this size, and then this is how I do my double cleanse. It's my first step. So I'll just get this wet. It's just a microfiber makeup remover. And then I'll fold it in half, and then I'll show it on this side. Run it along the top of the lash and on the bottom, like that. And then in the shower, I'll wash with a foaming cleanser, an oil-free foaming cleanser. But that seems to work, and I do it every night. I let the water go on my face. I'm not gentle with my lashes, and the Lilac shoot still will last 7 days. But yeah, so that's my bonus tip, and thanks for watching if you made it all the way to the end, and I'll see you next time.